Chicago has been one of the most aggressive places in the country in resisting the Trump administration's efforts against illegal immigration, and now its political leaders could potentially pay the price for that. The Department of Homeland Security has been asking federal prosecutors to investigate bringing charges against sanctuary city leaders across the country, including in Chicago. George Cardenas is an alderman in Chicago, and he joins us tonight. Mr. Cardenas, thanks a lot for coming
on. Thanks for the invite, Tucker.
So I asked this question to everybody who supports the policies that you support, but I think it's particularly poignant since you're an alderman in Chicago, which has a famously high murder rate and is teetering on the edge of insolvency as a city. How will protecting the rights, so-called rights, of illegal immigrants in your city help the citizens of Chicago, the citizens, American citizens who live there?
Well, let me say, Tucker, first, and correct it. We're not near insolvency. That's wholly not true. We just passed the budget a couple of months ago.
Tell me about the retirement liabilities that the city of Chicago has, and which remain unfunded to this day. I mean, that's a separate segment. But anybody who lives in Chicago is laughing at what you just said. I mean,
no, we're paying our pension liabilities. We do have a problem with, just like in many other cities, by the way, we're not the only ones that are facing looming pension liabilities. So
no, you're not. You're not the only. You actually have one of the biggest problems in the country. It's not the only problem. But my only point is, Chicago is a great city. I love Chicago. But it's got a lot of real problems.
It is a great city, Tucker. It's a great city. We got problems. We're solving the problems.
Okay, but how is this helping? That's the question.
No, I mean, I know you were trying to help it, but I'm just trying to correct it. It's just we're not insolvent. We are, we just passed a property tax, which it helped balance the budget. We're paying our pension liabilities.
Okay,
our credit rating has gone up.
Good for you for trying. I mean, and I hope it works.
No, I mean, it is true. Our credit rating is going up.
It's great. But let's get back to the question of how all the energy you're putting in to helping people who shouldn't be here in the first place is benefiting the citizens, the American citizens of Chicago. Why should they be happy about this?
Well, you know what? Here, Tucker, we help. Look, I'm an alderman, but my constituents are varied. There's Chinese, there's Lithuanians, there's Polish, they're Mexican. They're from various parts of the world. I don't check their status when they come and ask me for for help. It's un-American. It's not what I do. I wouldn't do it to anyone.
What's American is to help.
See people.
No. So your job, but I want to be clear on this. So your job is to help any citizen of the world who asks for your help? People come to my office for help on various sorts of things, services, and my office helps those people that come through the door. So you don't think you have a special obligation to the citizens of this country? Your obligation is the same for the citizen of Bangladesh as it is for the citizen of America?
No, but I don't have any citizens from Bangladesh. But here
Name
again,
a country. I'm saying you don't have a special obligation to American citizens?
I'm not checking citizenship status.
Well, of course you are. You're protecting. Yes, you are. You're actually protecting.
I mean, I'm not checking.
This whole policy protects specifically people who are not here
whether
legally.
they are citizens or not. Most of the people that I represent are citizens, but whether it means, I'm not checking at the door their IDs to see if they're citizens or not.
Okay, let's play a game where you answer at least one question that I ask you. So do you think, let's start with this one.
I'm answering. I think.
Hold on. Do you think, here's the question, and let's see if you can answer it. Do you think that you have an obligation to represent American citizens first above people who are here illegally?
I represent my citizens very well, thank you, Tucker. Everyone that comes through that door.
Okay, so you weren't willing to answer that
loves the service.
So let's try a second one.
You want me somehow to equate that with? No, I'm seriously. You want me somehow to guess? And you want me to just guess what? Because they have to be blue-eyed and blonde to be able to say, okay, you're American.
I mean, look, you know what I mean? It's ridiculous that you would even say something like that.
I'm just saying. I mean, is that your test for citizenship? I don't know.
No,
I can't tell.
You know what a loathsome little demagogue you are to say something like that.
No, I'm saying. I mean, how do you want me to ask?
Little demagogue you are.
How do you want me to ask,
Mr. Cardenas?
How do you want me to ask whether they're citizens or not?
I want you to answer my question simply.
I'm answering.
Do you have an obligation to American citizens of any color over people who are here illegally? It's really simple. Can you answer it?
I meet all my obligations, Tucker. I meet all my obligations to the people that from the entire city, people that I meet on the streets as well.
How do American citizens benefit from protecting illegal aliens in Chicago?
I could tell you, everybody here in this city knows that we are here and we protect everyone. We're here for the security. We're here for the benefit. And I don't
How
check.
do American citizens? So if I live on the South Side and I've got one of the highest murder rates in America and people are getting killed on my block, and this is real, as you know, why should I be happy that you're spending your time, including on this show, defending the rights of people who don't have a right to be here in the first place? Why should I be happy about that? Simple question. What's the answer?
I don't. Listen. Again, you're throwing words out as if they mean anything. They don't. I mean, people that come to the door, it's because they live in the community. They're looking for services, looking for help. Again, we're not immigration. We're not checking whether the status, whether you're not or not.
Because you don't have a real answer. When pressed, none of you guys have a real answer. You bring it to race, you accuse the person asking you of racism, as you just did with me. You don't have a real answer. You're going to lose this debate.
What am I supposed to be asking?
Because this is demagoguery. It's really simple. American citizens have a right to have their interests first. You don't agree with that. You can't tell me how this benefits American citizens. You accuse me of racism.
But Tucker, Americans are there black Americans? They're
it's
Asian
not about
Americans,
race. It's about citizenship.
They're Polish Americans. Hey, but you're asking me somehow to know whether that person, is a citizen or not. I don't have.
I'm not asking you to know. I'm asking you to care. I'm asking you to care about American citizens. No, you don't.
I'm telling you, why would I not care? Why would I not care?
But I'm asking you, as an American citizen, there's a finite amount of money in Chicago, a finite amount of time that its aldermen have. Why should I, as a citizen, be happy that you're spending your time and my money protecting people who don't have a right to be here? And you can't answer that question.
How do you know? How do you know we're protecting? They're not protecting those people. How do you know that?
We're getting into the circular part of the debate. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Cardenas, I appreciate it.